Kenyans in the diaspora have become key players in Kenya's economic transformation, with the biggest beneficiaries being money markets and the real estate sectors. This statistic has not gone unnoticed, with Kenyan-based companies, organizations and institutions directing their efforts to get a piece of this diaspora pie. One such institution is Strathmore University. Yes, for years, the institution has been actively connecting with Kenyans in the diaspora through their Alumni Relations Office. Janet Kimani is its director.
So the Strathmore University Alumni Association is the umbrella body that encompasses all alumni from all the schools and the institute we have. We have 6 schools, and typically alumni activities will be centered in the schools, but coordinated from across the university. The Alumni Association is absolutely vital to the university meeting its vision of being the leading entrepreneurial university through providing excellent work. So it's a two-way relationship.
This close relationship with their alumni is what led to a delegation of Strathmore staff and students venture beyond the borders.
As a university, one of our goals is continuous learning. And so a pillar of the Alumni Association is the growth and development of the alumni. So we do this through continuous learning series. We have workshops, we have seminars. We allow them to come in and sit round tables and tell us what we can do better about our courses, what new skills we need to be providing. We also have networking and bonding activities. We visit them at their place of work to see how they've centered, how they've landed, how they're performing, what more we can do, help them build relationships and bond with the organizations that they're doing. We also invite them to mentor the younger students and younger alumni to allow them to land and thrive in the society once they graduate. Indeed, we do have a huge number of alumni, both locally and internationally, and we do continue the relationship with them. Recently, after COVID, we realized we need to go around and see how the alumni are faring, how they're doing, how they're coping with the changing environment and work situations. So we did visit our alumni in the region, in Uganda, in Tanzania, in the UK and in the US. These events are driven by several factors that the university has, of which visiting the alumni is important. So when we were in Tanzania, we were launching the Strathmore Global Institute, which is the institute that will then set up schools across East Africa or across Africa. When we went to the UK, we went on an academic trip with the School of Mathematical Sciences. London is the financial capital. Typically, our third year or fourth year students will make a trip to the UK before they complete their studies. And many do then get jobs and work in Europe.
This practice of connecting with the diaspora has become synonymous with the Strathmore brand. However, the exercise is quite costly. This is where partnerships come in handy, with one of their biggest supporters being TapTapSend.
We're very fortunate in the last 2 trips. We've made 2 trips in the last 2 years to the UK, and we had a good partner in TapTap. TapTapSend is a money sending company that is based in the UK, and it helps us, one, just allow the alumni to be able to pay and send money to us, so we could actually facilitate the activities we had. Beyond that, they sponsored us, so they made it possible for those young alumni who were not able to come by topping up every contribution that was made by one of the alumni. They then topped up. This is important because we had very young alumni who've just landed and were able to come. And not just alumni, it's alumni, Strathmore alumni, friends and family who are able to come and bond and meet with the people. And out of these groups, we always find that when they get together, we Africans at heart, we have to give. So more often than not, they will all say, let's sponsor students in their former schools. Like for this particular trips, we got about 4 scholarships, full scholarships of students in the various schools, and that money hits right back through TapTapSend. So all the money that the alumni paid came right back home and to the Alumni Association, which then allows us to offer scholarships, financial aid, and loans to deserving students. So it's so important to do these trips with the right partners who then enable us meet our vision.
According to the diaspora, events have a huge ripple effect, not only to the institution but also the country.
The feedback loop that the university gets from keeping in touch with the alumni is one of our strengths, and it's what keeps us fresh and updated with our, cutting edge with our courses and collaboration. The other is, as you may know, 20% of our students are on financial aid, either through loans, through full scholarships, or through part support for their programs. And a lot of this money comes from the alumni. So many will offer to give back, to support in different ways. It's also how we build the partnerships. When we go there, we're able to visit huge institutions who then pick an interest, form partnerships with us, give us courses, give us scholarships, give us opportunities, and help us advance our pursuit of excellence through the education and courses that we provide. These partnerships then invest in Kenya, invest in the region, and grow our economy. And thirdly, how many more students are we able to then bring, who are not Kenyans necessarily, coming to study and settle here? From most of these trips, we do get a lot of lecturers coming, a lot of foreign lecturers, students who want to come and do their research here, bring that money home to be able to invest in the country to pursue their education. So the ripple effect is big.
Strathmore University plans to continue having these abroad events, with the next one scheduled for September in Dallas and Atlanta. Their goal? Creation of more channels for investment.
The importance of engaging with the diaspora is just keeping home alive, keeping Kenya alive in their hearts and in their minds. And it does endear them when they hear that home is not bad. Home is actually doing well, and they do want to be part of that story. So many times they will ask, how can we help? How can we support? We have to think beyond our borders to be able to influence society, especially today when the world is so global.